Live.
We're live. We're live on Instagram.
We're live.
This is the first time that I've done one of these in a restaurant without Kate asking the questions. But I'm here with my very good friend Delphine, Kolasa, who runs Chateau Labégorce and Marquis and now also Tournemans, their new property. 2 years or 1 year?
2 years.
And Delphine has been traveling around the United States, and she's here in LA with us. And then we'll go to San Francisco tomorrow. She's been in Denver, all over back east. And so welcome, Delphine.
Merci. Thank you so much.
We love the wines of Labégorce. I used to go buy this property for many years. It's right off the highway. It's in a great terroir. But we never got to stop there. But when she took over, things have really gotten better for Labégorce and Marquis. How come your success? Why? Because of you and Marjolaine?
No, first, the family Perraudot, they started to buy vineyards in the 80s, and they fall in love first with Labégorce, and then continue to buy the vineyards around. In fact, this is a family story with the Margot vineyard, and today it's 140 hectares in one block for the three vineyards. And certainly, it's first the family story, and they love to come every year during the summertime, and yes, and to spend some time with the team. And yes, they love Margot.
In Margot, this is right near Chateau Margot, these properties, very close. And they're very elegant wines. And this is we're tasting right now the 19, I should be saying. We're tasting the 19. Tournemans. Ralph and I have loved this wine for years, and we bought it regularly. The 19 we'll buy now. They took over in 2020,
yes.
Right? So their first one will be in 2020.
But yes, we had the cellar the vintage 19, and it was the first vintage we bought on the marketplace. And we were very lucky because 19 is a sunny vintage, very accessible, and it was for us, yes, to bring it right now.
Yeah, it's 19. It's surprising. You think it's 09. My favorite vintage is 09 recently, and I love 19. But it's not far off. It might have a little bit more acid in the 19s, but they were kind of very sexy, round.
The fact is, with the three vineyards, we really have the characteristic of the different style of Margot. So Lato the most is very well known with the more Merlot taste, and so the roundness, the warmness. Labégorce is a super well balanced Margot wine with the 50-50 family Merlot, family Cabernet Sauvignon, and Marquis definitely this is the Cabernet Sauvignon, the great terroir with a lot of gravel. So three different styles and three different terroirs, and you could say yes, all of the top range as a Margot wine. You like it?
Delicious, and it's not very expensive.
Yeah, good value of Margot.
We'll be buying it next week, okay, and offer a pre-arrival. So let's take this one away. We're going to go to Labégorce, the property Labégorce, and we're going to start with the 18 or 19?
19.
19. Stay in the rain. 19 Labégorce. We're having a dinner after this with about 20 people from the LA store. We'll be drinking some Labégorce back to 82 and 80. But this is the label.
Famous place. The chateau is from the 18th century, 1789. 70 hectares in one block. It's certainly one of the most classic style as a Margot wine. We have 10 hectares of Cabernet Franc, and we can feel the Cabernet Franc in the 19. The Cabernet Franc brings the finesse, the very fine tannin, and give this very special feminine taste to the Labégorce.
It's very sweet, easy to drink. I'd still put it away for a while, and it's not very expensive. I think we sell this wine for about $32 a bottle, which is, I think, good value for Margaux. Remember, this is the neighbor of Chateau Margaux that sells for $800 or $900 a bottle. In fact, Chateau Margaux bought some acres of Labégorce from them several years ago. Nice, elegant wine.
Yeah. The 19, I think the 19 will be very accessible in the next 3-4 years.
But just like the 09, it'll go for a long time. So, we're going against discotheque here. So we're looking forward to this restaurant. And now we go to the 18th.
More classic vintage.
Classic.
Yeah. Classic means more freshness and acidity. An aging wine, definitely an aging wine.
Yeah.
An exceptional vintage in Bordeaux.
And you had problems in 18 because there was some mildew, but you overcame that, and you had a good production.
Yes, we try to keep the very quality treatments. We just use pure control treatment, but really it was very difficult in 2018 because of the mildew. And so we have lost one pot, but not so much in Margaux because we have a great dry summer, very sunny summer.
Yeah, the very round, fruity.
This is
Margaux. 2018. We're sold out right now. We have more coming, okay? But it's sold out. We have none in the stores and none for sale on pre-arrival right now. But it's coming. Now, what about the big baby? The Marquis d'Elem.
Marquis d'Elem. It's a gemstone, a more confidential vineyard terroir in Margaux, just gravel. In the center of the village of Margaux, it's not a vineyard, it's a garden. And we have a majority of Cabernet Sauvignon, more confidential production, just 3,000 cases. So means, yes, a very small production.
This is very tiny, one of the smallest of the classified growths.
Yes, the Marquis d'Elem is well known for the majority of Cabernet Sauvignon in the blend of the Grand Vin, plus some Petit Verdot to bring the very deep color, the spicy taste, definitely an aging wine, but with the finesse and the elegance of the great one.
And, most people won't know this, but Marquis d'Elem is a third growth classified like Palmer, and Kirawan, and Giscourt, and it's probably the best value of all the third because the wine sells for like $42, $49.
The owner, Nathalie Perraudot, loved to say this is wine world. It's very old history, but at the same time a very modern style of life. So we open a restaurant during 6 months per year just to welcome our guests and to offer around a glass of Margaux something to eat with. So it's to share the Margaux wine and in a new way to receive our food. This is the Marquis d'Elem.
And we talked about Marjolaine. She came in what year? 10?
2010. So it was the new generation for Marquis d'Elem. She restored all of the vineyard. And the first vintage was in 2010, and for the last decade, we just grow and we just so we just you have to anyway. Every year it's something new, and the quality is always something new. We try to discover and to know more about the people.
The problem wine is there's only 3,000 cases, and there's no room for any more. You can't put in another 5 hectares. You're confined.
So we just have to buy Chateau Margaux if we want to.
Well, maybe you want to buy Chateau Margaux, and maybe it's for sale. You can ask Corinne. It's a option. Outstanding wine. The big scoring wine here is Marquis Magnum 2018. Mr. Jeb Dunnick gave this 97 points. We have it for sale in the Magnum for $100. And it's coming in the regular size bottle at $49, $50. But there's more and more coming in. We sold so much of this wine. So we have to fill all the pre-arrival people first. And then we're able to have some Magnums for sale now if you want to buy inside. Let me tell you, if you have a Magnum, give it some air, because it's still young. And the Magnum is a perfect size, like Anthony Martin says. 2 people for dinner, if one person doesn't drink.
18 is definitely an 18 wine. Magnum is a super bottle, but we have to depend minimum 3-4 hours before to drink the wine. Marquis normally the apogee will be in the next 10 years, so it's a great bottle, especially in Magnum. So we have the very deep colors, very dark colors.
And it's got some tannin bite. Even though it's a round vintage, there's lots of fruit underneath. This has got big scores from all the big writers. And I think the one's outstanding. We're not going to talk about what we're tasting tonight, the 15 and the 16. 15 of Labégorce, the 16 of Marquis del Lamp. And then I pulled out of the cellar a bottle of 82 and a bottle of 83, Labégorce. And we'll have a fun night. She might stay for dinner.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Delphine.
Yes.